Hey everybody, it's Tracy. It is Friday, January 2nd. Happy New Year to everybody. I was just going to jump on and make a quick video just to give what little update I know of. And so I had cycle day 1 yesterday on New Year's Day. That's a heck of a way to ring in the new year, considering that it was 43 days between my cycles this time. I reached out to my team and got directive that I have a follicular exam on Monday morning, and so I'll be traveling to my doctor's office to do so. And then I received a prescription notice for letrozole, which, if y'all remember, that's the med that I take in order to increase follicle size and just the viability of follicles. So I see that on the horizon. I still have my trigger shot from before, so I should be good to go on that if I should need it for another IUI attempt. But otherwise, that's what I know is going on. Curious to know if y'all made it to see the ball drop on New Year's Eve. I got some things around, stopped at the grocery after work, and normally, I'm going to say that we cook from scratch, meaning like we take ingredients and combine them to make dinner and meals in my house. And so to me, that's scratch. I'm not saying that we're chef trained or anything like that, but I, on New Year's Eve, stopped at the grocery and bought what I call crap food, which is like frozen prepared foods. And so we had frozen pizza, and we had fried mushrooms and fried pickles from the air fryer. And then I put together a simple relish tray with veggies and dip, and had pickle spears and black olives on there and cube cheese and things like that. So got some things like that together, had some snack mix, had some just store-bought cookies, and was going to just take it home. Oh, and I got stuff for making like punch, to toast in the new year. So I got sherbet and 7-Up and things like that. And had all intentions on ringing in the New Year's like that, hopefully playing games or something of the sort. And seemed like everybody was just kind of doing their own thing. And I decided that I was going to finally watch some TV. And I popped the TV on and fell asleep probably within the first 15 minutes after. So I didn't wake up until about 12:38 on New Year's Day, and went in, and the guys were actually tidying everything up and putting things away. So that was my ringing in the new year. I guess I didn't miss it by too much, but still didn't get to do a countdown. So that's what we had for New Year's going on. I know a lot of people are into having resolutions in place and making plans. I don't have much of anything. Just to keep steady, keep on this pace. I don't know. There's always things that I can work upon, but I haven't told myself that it's a resolution. I can be really down on myself whenever things get rough or hard or complicated. So I'm trying not to do that to myself either, or set expectations that are too high, but I have some things in mind, of course, that I can still strive for. It's just I'm not going to set like tiered goals or anything, or be harsh on myself. I'm going to allow myself grace. And so that's some things that's happening. It is very cold out here in Northeast Kansas, in the Midwest. It feels like it definitely could snow. It looks like it could snow, though no snow is in the forecast. So we're just going to play that out. But right now, my hands on the steering wheel is freezing. If y'all have a heated steering wheel, I don't know that luxury, but I'm thinking it could be really nice after experiencing this right now. I am getting off work a little bit early, so I was going to run by one of my favorite thrift stores and see if they have any really good things before the weekend, just because I don't know if I'm going to want to get out this weekend. I need to schedule an oil change here soon enough. I drive my van so much, and I try to treat her as nice as possible, so I am pretty strict on making sure that I get her serviced regularly, and it's coming up here soon. So I think I have another couple 100 miles, but we'll see if it's this weekend or next, probably, that it gets done. There we go. Y'all can tell what I'm doing. So there was a short pause there while I'm getting things to happen. Yeah, that's my New Year's. Still working towards trying to conceive, and what things, guys? I don't really know anything to update. I'm not so strict on some things. Even though I haven't really had much caffeine since May, starting on our anniversary, I started allowing myself some caffeine. And what that looks like for me is like maybe every once in a while I might drink a tiny bit of sweet tea. It doesn't take much. It's not something that I crave any longer. I had to take my pills before bed here recently and was out of my water, and so I just drank a sip from CO's sweet tea cup to take my pill, and realized that our sweet tea at home tastes disgusting to me. So that didn't work out too well. And then I have sweet tea like from McDonald's or something, and I'll even get a half cut from there, half sweet, half not sweet, and it still just tastes so sweet. The caffeine doesn't bug me too much. I might get like a mild headache if I have caffeine again, but because I'm drinking it so sparingly, it doesn't usually kick in to having a headache or a migraine from it. And then I had also cut out chocolate because of the caffeine in it, and I don't know how much it is per ounce or anything like that, because here in the US they don't measure caffeine in products like that, and I guess they do in other countries, from my understanding, but they don't have to label things here with it, so I'm not sure how much is actually like in chocolate chip morsels or anything like that. But Trent did a homemade Christmas gift for me this year, and that was because I mentioned how much I wanted his chocolate chip cookies, and so he made me chocolate chip cookies for Christmas and had them in a beautiful little tin and had them layered, and it was so nice. But I was eating chocolate chip cookies so over the past couple weeks now, and I don't know, so that's changed a bit. I haven't been walking at all, and I know from early on, all you guys have known is how we walked every single night, and when Trent went into the hospital, that stopped back in October, the end of October, and we have missed it. Even CO was doing dishes with me the other night and was pointing out to me that that we should really walk again, and I told him he was crazy because that was one of the coldest, windiest days that we've had so far, and that I was not going to walk in that. But I absolutely understand what he means, because there's something very satisfying and nice about after dinner being able to go out for a walk, and it's just a nice time. The whole family does it then, and we talk the whole time too, and kind of catch up on our day. And that is a special time for us. And I can see now that he and Trent are missing that as well. And so I know with winter it's going to be difficult to get that in, but that's something that I'm thinking about and counting down till spring so that hopefully we can pick that back up again. Also, when Trent was in the hospital, I don't even remember if I told y'all, but I slipped and nearly fell, but caught myself, and in doing so, injured myself. So I should have just went ahead and, taken the fall and actually literally let myself go and fall, because I don't think I would have injured myself nearly as much as what I did. That strain or that sprain, I'm not quite sure because I didn't go receive treatment or anything like that. But that left me in a bad way for several weeks too. And since then too, y'all know I was sick there for 3 weeks, just with sinus congestion, cold-like symptoms, sore throat, all of that. And because I couldn't take anything to relieve that, really, I dealt with it for over 3 weeks. And so it's just been one thing after another, but we're gonna give grace here and know that it's gonna be okay, and that soon we can get back to doing those walks. We can kind of get back into a regular routine of things. But I don't know. I don't know what else to really tell you guys. We keep pushing along here, and I am excited for a new year, for 2026, and it just dawned on me that I'm turning 40 this year. So yeah, that just hit me. And I don't usually get tied up on things like that too much. I can tell you 40 hits a bit different because, in both sides of my family, the life expectancy, I would say, on both sides is about 80 years old. So I am literally like at my halfway point then this year. And so that gives me pause to think about some things. But it's been a great first half, so I can only imagine, what the next half will be like. I don't know. Gosh, I don't feel 40, guys. I don't at all. So that's kind of hard to believe sometimes. Anyhow, I'm glad that y'all are checking in with me and seeing how things are going, and I love it if y'all comment and tell me how things are going with y'all too, and if you have any resolutions this year, what do you have going on? And I just appreciate y'all for all the support. So I'll talk to you next time. Bye.